Hi everyone. How are you doing? My name is Confidence and this is Confidence on Cat. I make videos about lifestyle, fashion, beauty, and life experiences. If this is your first time on here, please subscribe. Turn on your notification so that you would be in the know anytime I upload new content. And to my existing family, you know how we do it. It's unfiltered, uncensored, and unapologetic, and a lot of fun. Well, today, what are we here for today? Okay, I know we've been living with this for a year. A lot of lives have changed thanks to COVID. So I don't know how you got on with your family, over the year, but I'm going to tell you mine, and hopefully you'd find some similarities. We can find some similarities in our new way of life. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about COVID, myself and my family, how we coped with this virus. And please leave your comments down below, your questions, your experiences, and I will read them and I will answer your questions also. COVID. Wow. COVID-19 is, well, in my lifetime, is going to be the most important thing. It defined the whole world. For the first time, the whole world is dealing with the same thing. It's not like somewhere that there is war, somewhere there is peace, somewhere. We're all dealing with a virus that is invisible. So, oh gosh, COVID. I am so glad and grateful that they found a vaccine, because I don't know how the world was going to continue living with the uncertainties of you're going to travel, you can't travel, is getting... I got confused at some point. We were in tier 3, there's in the UK. It was confusing. But from the beginning, to me, it was a joke. Like, COVID was happening somewhere in Wuhan. It has nothing to do with me living in London or coming to Ghana. So I traveled to Ghana in December. I spent my December here, and then I went back to the UK in March. No, I went back, I think middle January, and then with all the chaos that was going on, the virus spreading, and then Italy was getting, I still felt that it was it was completely removed from where I was. And I'm sure there were a lot of people that thought the same way, because it wasn't happening in your neighborhood, it wasn't happening in your home. So it wasn't that important. Came back to Ghana, and then I arrived on Saturday. Then the next day, that was a Sunday, our president gave his first public address on the matter of the COVID, and I realized that the country was going to be closing up. So I went back to the UK, got back to the UK, and then I got a letter from NHS saying, oh, you have been identified as a high-risk person, a high-risk vulnerable person, so you need to shield. Okay, so isolation is different from shielding. Isolation, you isolate, you're in your family, you're together, whatever, yeah, you go on with it. Now you can cope. But shielding means that your whole family is going about with going to the kitchen, taking drinks from the fridge, whatever, and you are stuck in a room, and you're hoping when they go to bed. So when they go to this is what I was doing. This was my reality. I would be in the room the whole day, and then when everyone goes to bed, my husband goes round and wipe the house down and then go to bed, and then I come out. So I was living my day as night and then my nights as day. That's how it was. The most difficult part was like listening to your kid run around on the corridor, and you're like, oh, how you want to get out, hold them, they want to talk to you, but you can't do it because you have to shield. And that was when that was one of the things that got to me. It got to me because I'm a touchy-feely person. I kiss, I hug, and that's the kind of person I am. So that was taken away from me. I was like, oh, well, but I had to shield because of my lupus. So I had to shield for 4 months, I think. Yeah, for 4 months during the lockdown, I was in shielding, and my goodness, it's the longest 4 months of my life. It was surreal, but there was some good that came out of it. So I needed to sit my butt down and study about a business that I am entering, like a new business that I'm going into. And I hadn't done so much research. So during that 4 months, I did my research. During that 4 months, I had some exams that I had to write. During that 4 months, I studied to write them. So that's how I spent it. It was quite difficult because I couldn't get, my family, I couldn't hold them. And after the 4 months when we came together, the funny thing was my kids always kissed me on the lips, going to bed. It's something that our family does. So every time we go away from each other, we kiss each other. So I kiss my kids, my husband kiss me, we kiss everyone. Like, no, not everyone, but we kiss our family. Okay, so that was one of the things that I realized that my little son, Odin, was very aware of. That I said, oh, can I get a kiss? And he looked at me like, coronavirus? I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? You're just about 5 years old. And you're looking at me and I go like, said, no, mommy, coronavirus. And then you come out of the door and then he tells you, oh, you have to wash your hands. With Odin, you have to wash your hands. Troy, Troy is 16, going on to 17. He understands if I should get COVID, what that means. So he tries his best. But with Odin, I don't know whether he got it from school or he got it from us, from the house. He was quite particular about it, like, oh, wash your hands. And then when you come out, so we had this, at our door, we have this little note that says, that explains who is in the house, as in, okay, confidence, blah, 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 lupus. I think my husband said, confidence is high risk. Please take a shield, take a mask, and sanitize your hands. So we had a face shield and a mask at the door. So before you come into the house, and this was when it was open up, because we have people working for us. We have the nanny coming in, we will have doormen and things like that. So when everything was opened up, you had to go through a process to come into the house. And for the family, you know what? My son was just, we were glad to be together again, but with little changes. And those are the changes that are difficult. So you go like, no, mommy, coronavirus, and they just walk off. So now, because of coronavirus, I don't get kissed by my favorite people in the world. Another thing that was new to our life was homeschooling. Listen, I don't know how you guys got on with it, but getting your kids to sit behind the computer and do schoolwork, oh no. Actually, Troy, that was a battle, because Troy is a gamer. So every time he gets on the computer, all he wants to do is game. I think my son is addicted to gaming. That's everything he does is gaming. So getting him to sit down and study was a difficult one. The younger one, which is Odin, didn't have any homeschooling then, but now in 2021 now he's doing homeschooling every day from a certain time to a certain time, because we are totally on lockdown back in the UK. And it was irritating. Well, it wasn't irritating to me because I was shielding. It was irritating to my husband because he couldn't get away from them. He had to take care of them. He had to cook for them. He had to do everything. Take care of me, make sure I've eaten and all that. So I'll have to ask him that question, that how was it dealing with me, the kids? You know, one thing COVID taught me is love. You can, how do I put it? You don't need to see people to love them, if that makes any sense at all. Because I could feel my family sending me all the love that they can, or all the love that I can receive, with even though the door was shut. Yes, of course, we're in the same house, so I could hear them come pass by and say, "Mommy, we love you." Yes, but I think it with everyone, I think it created, you know, stronger bonds with people. I think I called my friend Jane more because of COVID. So I think it created, you know, if you had bonds already, it strengthened them. Coronavirus.
Coronavirus!
You know, COVID is real, people. It is real.
I'm telling you, shit is real! Shit is getting real!
It affected a lot of businesses. People lost their jobs. For me, I don't want to say it didn't affect me hugely when it came to my finance, because I'm still at home as a housewife at the moment. I'm just trying to do my new business in Ghana. So I wasn't doing anything for me to have a loss, if that makes any sense. I wasn't running a business that it affected. It didn't affect my family life that much. COVID is real, people. I have to say that again. COVID is real, so you have to make sure that you wear your face masks, you wash your hands, you know, you're 2 meters apart. As I'm recording this now, my family back in the UK has been exposed to someone that may have the virus. So I am calling, like, are you okay? Do you have any symptoms and all that? And I'm just hoping that they would be fine. And COVID is real. Listen. We have never dealt with anything like COVID. We deal with war, you deal with conflicts, you deal with famine, you deal with so many things. But COVID is something that we've never dealt with before. And it's important that you do your part, because it's like a chain reaction. If I sanitize, it's not going to be possible for me to pass it on to the next person. If you sanitize and you stay and abide by the rules that has been given, the other person. So it's a whole, we all have to come together and do it so that we can go back to normality. Yes, I really want to go back to normality whereby I can go to a restaurant, go to my theaters. You know, I miss so much of that. But with that said, COVID is real. So please take care of yourself. It's important you do that. Yep, about COVID, so I'm going to leave it here. I'm just going to leave it here. I'm just going to say, stay safe. Just stay safe. Please, if you have been watching this video till now, I'm sure you might like it. That's why you're watching. So please subscribe, turn on your notification so that you'll be in the know anytime I upload new content. Please follow us on all our social media platforms. Confidence on Cat, Confidence with a K, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat. Or you can follow moi. mwah, mwah. I post a lot on my page also, and my page is Confidence Hogan. This time, Confidence with a C. Till we meet next time, please wash your hands, stay 2 meters apart, wear your face mask or your face shield, and stay positive. Life will get back to normal very soon. I really hope. Anyway, stay blessed, stay beautiful. Bye-bye. If this is your first time on here,